A new study says that you better not skip breakfast. As a matter of fact, people who skip breakfast are more prone to heart disease. So we figured, well, I'm no doctor. Why don't we get to the bottom of it with one of the docs involved in the study? And I talked to earlier today, Dr. Wei Bao with the University of Iowa. And I asked him, what did this study prove to him?
So our findings show that people who skip breakfast at a risk of 87% higher risk for cardiovascular death. This is, I think, a major increase in cardiovascular death. We should take seriously about eating breakfast as a part of our healthy lifestyle.
I also asked him, did the study really accommodate different lifestyles? You know, people in my position who get up at 3:45 in the morning. Here's what he had to say.
We didn't specifically capture everyone who are on unusual schedule. So maybe we need another study to specifically look at this same question among people who have unusual schedules.
All right, now on the other side, this is something you may have heard about, intermittent fasting. A growing number of people saying you got to take a lot longer in between meals. So I caught up with the author of the 2-Meal Day, Max Lowry, and I asked him, what are your thoughts on the study?
Well, I think a lot of these association studies don't really prove anything. Association doesn't necessarily mean causation. These studies don't look at lifestyle factors. This study did say that it did take these lifestyle factors into account, but it's a very hard thing to do. Most people who have good lifestyle choices and are healthier overall eat breakfast, whereas people who skip breakfast are not following guidelines and generally have a bit of an unhealthier lifestyle. So I think the lifestyle factors are more important than just skipping breakfast.
And then I asked him, of course, for some details on how he does it and what the benefits are.
For me personally, usually I break my fast around midday, 2 o'clock. But basically, I listen to my body. When you focus on the clock, you're not focusing on your body. And I think the benefits come from learning to listen to hunger signals again.
So why don't we let our 8+ panel decide what makes sense, at least for them and their lifestyle. Allison Young, back with us, Republican strategist, and Bill Caruso, attorney and Democratic strategist. Good to see you, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
Allison, I'll start with you. Breakfast, not breakfast?
I'm a breakfast eater, Bill. I need a lot of food to soak up all the coffee that I'll consume over the next 60 minutes after I wake up.
You know, it's a good point. I didn't bring up the whole coffee. I did talk about types of food that you might eat, you know, good breakfast with bacon, sausage, etc. I don't know. Are you a breakfast eater?
I am absolutely not a breakfast eater.
No.
I by the way, I'm probably like most people sitting at home. I didn't know what I do had a name to it or a thing, but I eat when I'm hungry.
You're an intermittent faster.
I'm an intermittent faster. I
Yes,
just
it's all
found
about
out today.
identity these days, Bill.
I'm a big fan of, I drink a pot of coffee in the morning, and I don't eat sometimes till 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Other studies have said coffee and wine actually pretty good for you.
We don't drink
so
wine
you're
in the
on the
morning.
right.
We don't
Not
drink
in the
wine.
morning?
Not yet.
No?
I am officially a health nut.
All right, no wine in the morning, beer for breakfast. But, you know, do you find, and I have found this, that before I go and I speak at an event or perform or whatever I'm doing, I don't like to eat for hours before. I like to go in a little bit hungry.
Yeah, I do. From my standpoint, I'm where this guy is. You listen to your body, you know when you're hungry. Sometimes I wake up, I'm starving, I will eat something. But most of the times, yeah, definitely if I'm going to do something or I'm going to be preparing for something, no.
Look, I can appreciate what they both said, but for every health study that comes out, there is going to be another study in the next 60 days that refutes that. So I'm with Bill on this one. You listen to your body, you do what works for you.
Is it time to just end all these studies? You know, they get thousands of people. My guess is there are government grants involved. I don't know specifically with this one, but then people draw a conclusion and all of a sudden there'll be a whole cottage industry created around, oh my God, you can't miss breakfast.
Well, I'm a cynic. I think there must be a trade association funding all of these studies.
I was going to say, what will we write books about then, right? You'll have to find other topics. So.
Right. Thanks, guys.